What is up, guys and girls and all that in between? Here today playing some more Ranch Simulator, doing another ranch tour with Final Play.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay, guys, if you like this video, make sure you squish that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and slap the notification bell for future videos just like this one. And guys, if you want to have your ranch tour, just let me know in the comments below. Check out the Discord and come join in, and we'll get your stuff toured. And you want to take us off there, man?
Sure. The ranch is patience, because when I first started building, I had a lot of ideas, but it wouldn't let me put wood into certain areas, even though it allowed me to do the blueprints. You'll notice that up here. I built my house up here on the hill overlooking the shop areas for the cars and the food processing area.
Okay.
So I went for a view for my house versus having it functional. And I started off with the chickens and the honey. So I'll come up here, I'll sit up on this ledge, and I'd get all my honey for the day.
All right.
I'll spare you the inside. Everyone's seen the inside of the house.
Right.
Out here we have the pens that are just for chickens, just for eggs. And out here is my chicken production in case any of them die or I want some more meat.
Gotcha.
And then here's the greenhouse, the Tom Thumb greenery.
Okay.
So we are making a winery if that ever comes to play. I just do grapes for the time being. Used a bunch of fertilizer and parts just for decoration. You'll see that the grass isn't mowed, and it's not because I couldn't. It's because I couldn't. The grass, for some reason, up on this hill, even though you're allowed to build, the mower doesn't work up here. So you have to bear with that.
Yeah, it's first I've seen heard of this, seen that. So,
well, I originally had this a barn up here, and for some reason I wasn't able to put half the wall in, even though I built it with the blue framing.
oh, okay.
So I tore it down and made it into a greenhouse. I try to leave up as much of the trees as I could for aesthetics on my ranch.
Right.
And then down here I have my wood storage area right off the main entrance for building. Left my grandpa's letter in.
Nice, nice.
I didn't really do anything with the tent. I mean, it's a tent. It should probably stay outside.
Right. Yeah.
You got your typical garage, paint, supplies, lawnmower, ATV.
Okay.
Over here, we got the horse area. On the left side are the high-end horses. Most of them are very well high on the stats capability. I haven't finished training them yet.
Oh, so you actually went through the process of training them? Okay.
So I'm about halfway through.
Oh, nice. You were now the second person I've seen to actually do that.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain because the circle isn't big enough for the lap size of the horse.
Mm-hmm.
So this is their stall area, pretty basic.
Right.
And then on the other side is the horses that I started off with. I would really like to see, horse hitching posts so you can ride your horses to and from your animals.
Right, that would be nice.
Hopefully they add that in. I left the well over here and built around it, so that was kind of cool to do that. And then over here next we'll go to the pigs. Something that you'll notice with my animals is that they're named or they're dated. With the named ones, they never get slaughtered. With the numbered ones, they will. Pig was trying to get out. Here you go.
Yep. Oh, got it. Oh, here we go.
All right, so these pigs were born last night, hence day of 115 on them. We got Mama and Daddy of all the pigs that I ever have.
Okay.
We got Boss Hog and Petunia. And then over here, we bring them into the nursery after they've weaned off the mother. After the first day, I'll bring them over here until they sort into sexes. After they proc, this will be the female side, and this side's the male. And then when it's time, I'll just bring them on up this ramp into the slaughterhouse 5.
Nice.
We got our processing center here. You just bring them into slaughter, process them, and take them on into the meat packing plant. I already have some hung up from last night.
That's a lot of preserving bins.
Yeah, I'm a little OCD. They're all pretty meticulously spaced perfectly.
Wow, definitely OCD.
Yeah.
Have you filled all of them up yet?
I haven't had the use of all of them, but I've come close once.
Oh wow.
I had 2 sows that were given 6 pigs a pop, so I was getting berries. That's why I cut it down to 1.
Gotcha.
Over here we have the cow area, the cattle. Same sort of setup. Comes in. Here's the main area. As you can see, we have process all the way around. You got 2 males and 6 females, all labeled.
Okay.
We got Annabelle, Claire, Betsy, Samson and Rocky, Bullwinkle.
All right.
They got it. All right. And then once they proct from their male female, they get separated over here. Here's the males.
Okay.
And they are dated 113 and 112. So once they've been there about a week, I generally take them in to get slaughtered.
Okay.
I think you can do it as early as 5, but I just do it a week.
Right.
I had to put this little fence in because the cows kept getting up on the
gotcha.
walkway. And then over here, we got the females that I don't want bred. And this is the girls' night out beauty parlor. And that's the boys' club. No girls allowed over there.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
You can open the gate.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. All right, let's see if we can jump over so I can show the. There we go.
Oh, I almost did it.
You could grab the.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around over here.
Okay. And you'll see this technique in a little bit, but I wanted to show it in development. This is the 2-tier flooring, the foundation. So what you do is you'll come around with the outside, and you'll take out a section, and that allows you to put down a piece of flooring that's lower tier than the higher. It can be kind of a pain to line it up perfectly so that it'll fit in. So it's going to take some patience. But it allows you to get this 2-tier system in where you can have foundation all the way through. Of course, once I'm done, I'll go through and mow all this before I put the wood in, but I just wanted to show it in development. And this is going to be the milking cow area. And I just haven't decided yet if I'm going to leave it grass and have gates or if I'm going to have this flooring. But either way, I'll have the 2-tier where the milking stations will be up top and the cows won't be able to climb up.
Wow, this is I know I've always been trying to figure out how to do this. I messed with it a while trying to get something that's put a foundation next to it without a snap into it, and this triangle thing that's genius right now.
You have to start low, and then you start high so you have your line. Then you take out a section, go low, fill in all your low where you want, and then you come back and edge around. You might have to do it a couple times to get the low just right so it'll actually fit in. But yeah, if you got the patience, it works.
Right.
And I'll show you over here at the goats what it looks like finished. Sorry for the lag, but once you build everything, it kind of gets like that. You can see here, I put the main foundation as higher, but this lower outside, which holds the walls for the goats and the gate, are at that lower tier, and that was that snap technique. It doesn't have to be with the triangles, it can be with the squares, but you just have to start high, get where you're lined up right. And what I did is I came off the slaughterhouse over there because it has a higher foundation. And I came off the main house, the garage over there at the lower. So I brought it all the way over here with the high foundation.
Okay.
And I brought it low all the way over. And then that way I was able to line it up for road travel as well.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
now,
we're going.
yeah. Alright,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Inside here is the goats. They're all in the grass pens. I'm using food as the separators. You got a milking station at each area. I can stand here and do pretty much 6 to 8 of these cooking stations at once without having to move. But it's easier just to do 2, 4, and then 4 because it takes a while for them to cook anyways.
Yeah. Wow, this is OCD to the max. Here, it's like each one has their own cooking station, and this be one of them situations where if you got a bunch of people helping out, you can get a lot done.
Yep, that's very scalable. And you can see there's a little gap up there for ventilation.
Yeah, that's
so it doesn't get all stinky in there.
Right.
But yeah, you could just continue this on as long as you wanted, and you can put as many pigs or cows you want to breed as many as you can handle.
Right. Damn. This is this is most goats I've seen just about for sure. I'm usually everybody once they go to goats they go straight to cows and just drop the goats. So this is.
Well, I started with chickens and I went to goats. They used to be in the horse barn over there. And then I figured, being sentimental, I figured why kill them off, just transfer them over, and I mean they gave me my start, so I kept them alive.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can probably make them killing this off and just doing this right here with the setup. Like, you just about all your animals, you got that set up where you can just either live off in just one, or if you want to spend time on all of them. Do you do that for all of them? Like you just pick one at a time, or? I mean, I know the ones you're raising and stuff, but like with the milking.
No, I can. Well, for milking, I just, just fill up the containers. You just go.
Right. I mean, there's no way to do all for each thing in one day. I don't think, is there?
Yeah.
Have you done?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Damn. Okay.
Yep. I start up at the honey. I sleep up at the hill. I do the honey. I do the vineyard, and by that time it's 10 a.m. So the chickens should have crocked for the fertilized eggs. I sort through the eggs. I bring them down here to the goat house. You can see I got tons of eggs. I need to be more vigilant in putting it with the meat. I'll milk the goats. I'll go over, tag the pigs, and then I'll take out any pigs that need slaughtered, slaughter them. Go over to the cows, tag those. Again, bring them over to slaughter. By that time, it's time to milk the goats again, and I will go back. I will make my cheese. By that time, it's nighttime. I'll go over, process all the meat, and then I'll sleep. And I have the time set to 60 and 60, so I can get it all done by myself. Sometimes the missus will come join me and help me, but.
Okay. Damn. It's crazy how many people actually stick to. I mean, it's not crazy, but I mean, for me, it's like I'm so scatterbrained at that time. There ain't no way I can be this organized. It's a strange organization. Yeah.
I was gonna put that fencing like most people do along the edging, but it only snaps if you go from right to left. So I wanted it to line up perfectly over by the post, and I just didn't feel the effort since November's coming, and they said there's a potential farm being wiped out.
Really?
So yeah. Well, I saw on the thing that on the very bottom in the print that it was farms may be lost or buildings may be lost. So maybe I misread it, but
yeah, I know they said. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? I know the future is supposed to have a new one. Yeah, was that in the roadmap?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let's find it. I got the roadmap here somewhere. Where's it at? Volume. YouTube. Thumbnail backgrounds. Where you at? I know you're in here somewhere, so you are. With larger updates, which will improve upon game fundamentals, there is the possibility of a save games being wiped. Updates usually released in the month. Save games being wiped. Well, they say this with everyone, but shit. They must be putting something in into the actual map itself, then changing up the buildings or something.
They might be putting an area just for farming. I don't know.
Oh, probably this plain field over here. They put it anywheres.
Yeah,
I see it being over
came
here.
down here. I was planning on making this all farming because I could see down there how far my property line is. That's what's the blue line down there is.
Right.
So this whole area is buildable. And the farther away I go from the main area, the higher the frames come back up. So I've tried to space it out at least 10 foundations per building, so that it kind of mitigates that lag.
Oh, okay. Got a smart idea.
That's why my house is up there on the hill, and try to keep the horses away from the pigs and whatnot.
Yeah.
I went all the way in the back, and I was going to put my cattle back there up by the mountains, but for some reason, if I don't get back to the cows quick enough, they don't eat.
Right.
I don't understand that. So
it's the render distance. You have to be at render distance for them to eat.
Yep. So with that, I had to scale back on how far spread out I wanted, because I wanted to put pastures back there. You know, you'd take some people with some cattle and some horses, you rope them up and drive them into the slaughter area and whatnot, role play, but the game's just not at that point yet.
Right. Yeah, that's the render distance whole thing. I found that out a little while back. I was gone off the ranch for a while, doing stuff, came back, and half my stuff was dead when I had food, and then I had tested something out by putting some out further and seeing, and there's a lot of games render distance, especially multiplayer. Somebody has to render distance for them to eat, but usually they don't lose health when you're out of render distance either. It's just new for this game.
That's my farm. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, thank you. This is awesome. I'd probably say this for everyone, because I keep getting more and more surprised. But one more, definitely OCD organized with using each aspect of the game, like throughout the day. Like usually somebody, well, I think the last one, one before the last one, someone did kind of had that. They had a schedule for the whole day, and they used the whole egg timer thing. But this is the most OCD mixed with the most animals I think I've seen.
Well, with the tags, I mean, they're in the game. You don't really need that egg clock that I saw that guy was using. You just tag them with the day that they were born, and then you know when they're gonna proc to male, female, and then you know when to separate them, and that way you don't have unwanted pregnancies and overload your system with too many animals.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wish I was that organized. Well, thank you for having me, man. And y'all, if, like I said, y'all want to see your ranch tour, let me know. Join the Discord and check it out there. And y'all, this video, make sure you squish the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Go and subscribe. And y'all have an awesome day.